Continuing our coverage tonight of an animal shelter bill in Colorado that's now one step away from becoming law. But over the last 2 months, the bill has gone through a lot of changes thanks to a group of people strongly opposing the language. Besides, Natalie Chuck is live at the Fremont County Humane Society. Natalie, what was the main problem people had with this bill?
Yeah, that's right, Rob. A lot of the critics of the original bill said that the language was far too broad. They said it didn't exactly define when and where animals in shelters, especially no-kill shelters, like Stuckey here in this one in Fremont, could or could not be euthanized. But the group opposing the bill who got together is proof that people can make a change. A law meant to set a standard for animal shelters statewide. Sounds great, but when some people really stopped and took a second look.
The language was incredibly vague, and they only talked about saving healthy and safe animals. And that was a problem for me because there's another faction of animals called treatable animals. They just need time to chill out. And this bill was not going to save those animals.
Now, months after its introduction,
I consider it a pretty good win for the opposition.
A group opposed to House Bill 1160 has gotten what they'd hoped for.
Every single day, every night, on the weekends, this bill was one thing after another. It was just truly exhausting.
The bill that originally used vague language like safe and healthy has since been changed to more specific language that protects dogs or cats with behavioral issues from being easily euthanized.
We've done a lot of listening, made a lot of changes, and with this bill, yes, we listened, we made amendments. It's still a great bill.
So many amendments that many no-kill shelters, who were some of the most oppositional,
I don't even understand the purpose of passing this bill at this point.
But both those who drafted the bill and those who opposed it have one common ground.
We're all trying to have the best outcome we can for our dogs and our cats in shelters and rescues, and how can we be good stewards with other shelters and rescues
to protect the pups and kittens all across Colorado. And after 6 versions of the bill, it's now just waiting to be signed by the governor. But when I asked both parties how it'll affect their day-to-day lives in the shelter, they said it won't really. It's still just meant to set a standard for how shelters should behave all throughout Colorado. We'll have more details for you over on our website, KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Natalie Chuck, News 5.